every Saturday.
Subscribe to JW Outdoors.
Episode 44, Olympic National Park, Hurricane Ridge, Washington.
JW Outdoors, back here's the video. Today we're hiking the Hurricane Hill Trail.
We're on Hurricane Ridge and we're hiking out to Hurricane Hill for a beautiful view of possibly the ocean. Yep, we're hiking all the way out here, 5,757 feet. How far we got? 1.6 miles from here.
There's a little beef over here.
There is still some snow left. There.
We didn't pay much attention to this sign, but watch this video until the end to find out why we should have.
We are going to be above tree line here very shortly. Look at that view.
I'm starting to get lightheaded, but
Yeah. Nice paved trail.
Hurricane Ridge is the most accessible mountain area in Washington's Olympic National Park. Hurricane Ridge is reached via a 17-mile paved road that climbs steeply from sea level to an elevation of 5,242 feet. Hurricane Ridge is named for the fierce, high-speed winds that sweep the ridge. The area receives 30 to 35 feet of snow annually.
Yeah.
this close.
All the way up here. Scoot over, guys. Yeah.
Oh, they found a shotgun.
Look at those snowy peaks.
Look
Look at the snow still in the canyon there. Still a little bit of snow left up there. Look at the drop. Wow. That's big country there. Listen. The waterfall way down there. This will show you how steep it is. Look at that. I mean, pretty much straight up and down. Following that canyon all the way to the top. We are going way uphill for a while.
This walk down's gonna be so easy.
Lots of insects making noise. Wow. You see where we're parked?
Yeah.
Still going up. Been an avalanche or landslide there. Still climbing. Finally made it up top. There's 21 peaks that are over 5,000 feet right now. It's Mount Olympus right there, the double one right in the middle. Why it's gonna be to the right of way. Crazy. Alright, now we can see Vancouver Island. Way out there, the Strait of Juan de Fuca right there. It's the British Columbia Range way back there. San Juan Island. And all over here is Mount Baker. There's a deer walking up.
Oh dear! Over here!
Mount Baker. Mount Baker straight
It's
out
getting
there.
closer, homie.
Mount Baker's 10,781 feet.
We hiked at Hurricane Ridge on July the 3rd, 2025. On July the 20th, just 17 days later, a mountain lion, or cougar, attacked a 4-year-old child on Hurricane Ridge near the Victoria Overlook just above the parking lot. Although cougar attacks are rare, there has been at least one attack by a cougar each of the last 3 years.
A child is recovering tonight after being attacked by a cougar while hiking with family in Olympic National Park. This happened yesterday afternoon near the Victoria Overlook at Hurricane Ridge. Park officials say the child was bitten by a cougar with a tracking collar and was then airlifted to Harborview Medical Center in Seattle for treatment. Rangers killed the cougar this morning. The National Park Service says the encounters like this are extremely rare, but they urge all visitors not to hike or jog alone and to keep children close.
Learned from a spokesperson here at Harborview Medical Center that the 4-year-old was discharged from the hospital tonight. And while that is great news to report, those who witnessed the aftermath of this attack believe that the trauma will stay with this family for some time.
I'm taking that one.
This video of the wilderness near the Victoria Overlook at Hurricane Ridge was taken just minutes after a vicious attack.
Watch out for the cougar. There is a cougar.
A cougar biting a 4-year-old child while walking with family on the popular trail Sunday afternoon.
That's unsettling.
Steve Murrow and his father-in-law Mike Flanagan say they didn't realize what had happened as they made their way up the trail, but heard a horrific sound in the distance.
We heard like screaming of a small child.
And both claim when they got to the area, they saw the mother holding the injured child and people trying to comfort the family in that moment of terror.
And then there was another group of people behind them, and they were all huddled up, and they're like, you guys need to be careful. There was literally just a cougar or a wolf attack.
The trail was closed after the attack as park rangers searched for the cougar. Rangers were able to find the animal Monday morning and put it down. Steve says witnesses told them that the child's father chased after the cougar and got his child away.
He's a hero. And it just boils down to safety in numbers. And it is rare that something like this would happen. I don't think that kid would survive if it wasn't for his dad.
As both he and his father-in-law take this as a reminder of the potential rare dangers anyone can face when out in nature.
Stay on the trail and be cognizant of what's going on around you.
And when we last checked the park's website, that trail is back open. Of course, park rangers are still investigating this incident. And if you were a witness, I should say, well, they want to hear from you. So we put that contact information on the story on our website, KIRO7.com. Live in Seattle tonight, Jake Chapman, KIRO 7 News.
Thank goodness that parent was paying attention. Jake, thank you.
Cougars are one of the most reclusive, elusive, and stealthy creatures of the forest. They are rarely seen by people. They weigh between 75 and 150 pounds and prefer habitats with dense underbrush and clear rocky areas for stalking. Cougars, along with black bears, are apex predators and are strict carnivores, generally hunting large game such as deer and elk. For safety, keep your kids between adults, don't let them run ahead, and be aware of your surroundings. The good news is there have been only 22 cougar attacks in the last 125 years in Washington state.
Hit the subscribe button for more great videos.